Good morning, it's Nick with Urban Farm Boys. How's everybody doing? I'm out on my front porch. It is officially fall. We've got some leaves falling here in the forest and changing colors. And it is officially spooky season. My favorite season. Do you guys like spooky season? I have something I want to show you. It arrived perfectly with the transition from summer into spooky season, and I had to get it. So I have got this Chucky Amigurumi. I have to say, I fell victim to Instagram marketing. I don't know what was going on last week, but my Instagram was full of ads for this spooky Chucky. It was only $5. So as soon as I saw the ad, I had to click on it, and it linked me to Five Below, their website. I think Five Below is kind of like a dollar store. I'm not sure. I've never been to one. The ad for this Amigurumi kit, it looked a little bit janky, like a little bit rough and beaten up. But I was like, whatever. It's $5. That's a good bit of fun for $5. I will say when I received this in the mail yesterday, it does look kind of janky and beaten up. But that's okay. It was $5. So I thought I would unbox this and show you guys, and then try to do it. How's that sound? Have you guys seen the Child's Play movies? I have to say, when I was a kid, I was terrified of Chucky. Terrified. My dad thought it was appropriate for me to see the Child's Play movie, the original one, when I was about 5 years old. About the same age as the boy in the movie who gets the doll that tries to kill everyone. I was terrified of Chucky. But this is what he might look like. And I have to say, I'm not very good at amigurumi, but we're going to give this a go. So, like I said, $5 for the kit. They had a few other spooky kits. I may have gotten another one. So if you like this video, I might do another one on the other character I got. But let's see what it comes with. It says all new material. And it comes with 7 colors of yarn, 2 eyeballs, 2 eye fixators, 2 felt stickers, a crochet hook, a plastic needle, stuffing, and instructions. I think it's funny that it says on the box 17 plus. Like, why? But anyway, thought we would open this, take a look. Alright. So, let's see what we got in here. Okay, so we have one little baggie of yarns. We've got some random blue yarn, some white. We've got instructions, I'm assuming. Okay, so within this bag there are the other things. I can see the little felt buttons, I can see the eyes, I think, in there. I see the plastic needle. I've got to get my eyes on this crochet hook though. I can tell you right now I'm not going to use a junky crochet hook. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is a 3.5 millimeter. I guess it's metal. It looks like plastic. 3.5 millimeter metal crochet hook. I'm not going to use this. I think I have a 3.5 millimeter clover or more. I'll have to check. But I was afraid that some components might have been missing from the bag just by the state of it, but I don't think so. I think we've got everything. So, I'm going to take a look at the instructions here and see what kind of chaos I'm getting myself into. Just little instructions. in the kit. Oh, it gives you like the abbreviations for the stitches and kind of how to do everything. Slip knot, yarn over, chain, work in a chain, front loop only, increase, decrease. Yeah. I mean, pretty decent. It even tells you how to change colors. That's helpful. Okay, and then here we have the instructions. So it's in pieces. You make the head, the body, the overall bib, straps, arms, 2, legs, 2, cuffs, and finishing. Okay, I won't show you this too much because you're kind of supposed to buy the kit, but anyway, looks pretty straightforward. I don't do a lot of amigurumi, but we're gonna give it a shot. First, I need more coffee, and I gotta go see if I have a 3.5mm crochet hook. I'm assuming that's what they want me to use since that's what they provided. Yeah, let's go do that. Alright, let's see what I got in my goodie bag here. 3.5. Cool. This is much smaller than I'm used to working with. But we should be in good shape. So I'm gonna sit on my porch and work on this for a little while, and I'll show you my progress and I'll let you know how it goes following these instructions because I'm not very good at following instructions. I usually make blankets where it's like a 1-2 row repeat. So here we go. I was trying to do my chain 4 slip stitch to join instead of a magic ring, but step 1 is to make 6 single crochet into the ring and then pull it tight, and I'm only like halfway around. So I think I gotta figure out how to do a magic ring. This doesn't say to join with a slip stitch. Is that possible? I guess we'll just keep going. Let's see if I can increase. Two single crochet in the next, single crochet in the next 2. I feel like I should use a stitch marker, right? Is that smart? Alright, so far so good. Then single crochet in the next 3, and then 2 single crochet in the next. Okay. Okay. So far so good. We're coming along here. The instructions seem fine. The yarn's a little bit splitty, I think, but it's fine. So I'm just going to keep working on the head here, and I'll let you know how it goes. Well, this review is maybe going to be shorter than I thought it would, because I've been working on the head, and, oops, that was the arms, on around 16 out of 20. I ran out of yarn. So, that's kind of annoying because I was on the decrease, nearly done, and I ran out of yarn. I kind of felt like it was coming as I was, a little over halfway through, and it did. It's not like I used a long tail to start. There's my tail. But I ran out. So now I have no faith in any of the rest of the yarns in the kit either, and I'm annoyed. Having said that, the pattern seems to be easy to follow. This yarn kind of reminds me of Loops and Threads Soft Classic, which I have a ton of that. I used it on last year's temperature blanket, and I have a lot of yarn that looks like this. So I may go find it. I think that's a little bit thicker than this is. So I don't know if I just want to switch midway through. I might try. I don't think I have all the bright Chucky colored yarns though in this loops and threads, which is super annoying, but maybe if I can finish the head, we can try again with the other colors. I don't know, this is annoying. So it's gonna take a lot for this kit to redeem itself before I recommend it to you guys. So we're gonna take a break. And I'll think about this a little bit, and I'll be back. I'm gonna go get in the pool. It's 80 degrees today. See you guys later.
Hey y'all. My audio in this video sucked. I was filming at like 4 in the morning, trying to be quiet, and the audio was terrible. So I just wanted to update you guys here and show you that the following morning I had made the head. I was talking about the yarn that I used. I was using the Loops and Threads Soft Classic yarn. I think I was kind of comparing how the yarn that I was provided was a lot smaller than the Loops and Threads, but it worked. So it was kind of good enough. And there's the comparison. I also wanted to show you guys that I found some yarns to substitute what was given to me in the box. So these were the yarns that I found in my stash. And these are the yarns I'm about to show you that came in the box. So I think I found yarns that were pretty close to what they offered. I didn't have an exact green, but I've got something pretty close. I think that's what I'm showing you here. I've got something that I can work with. So I think what I was going to tell you guys, was that this red was one of the Loops and Threads Soft Classic, and that the rest of them are Big Twist value yarns. So essentially what's going to happen now is I'm annoyed as hell, I'm frustrated, I'm going to try to keep working and see how it goes with all of the substitutions. So, thanks. Let's see what happens.
Hello again. It is later in the day, and I've made some progress. I'm trying to remember what I had done last time I checked in with you guys, but I now have 2 arms, 1 leg, and a body. So the body was interesting. His little overalls were kind of weird, but I think they're okay. The explanation of how to do the top part of the overalls and the straps was very unclear. It's kind of the only thing that was unclear so far to me. So, but I made it work, I think. So I need to make 1 more leg, and then it's time to sew him together, put his face on, and put all his little scars on his face. Oh, and his hair. I think the hair is going to be a pain in the butt. So it is looking quite a bit like picture on the box. So we'll keep going. 1 more foot. I have to say, if nothing else, this project has helped me master the magic ring. I've never used them before. But now I am. Now I know how to do it. Good morning, y'all. It's the next day, and Chucky is done. You wanna see him? Isn't he cute? I wanted to show you guys the finished product and give you my thoughts. First of all, I kind of love him. You guys don't understand how terrified I was of this doll when I was a kid. Like, years of my childhood were spent being afraid of Chucky. Have you seen the movie as adults? It's so dumb, but it's terrifying when you're 5. Thanks, Dad. Anyway, he's done. Look at his hair. His little, what do you call it, overalls. His little shoes. And his bloody face. His little scar face. I posted a picture of this on my Instagram and stuff yesterday, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, that's such a cute little doll!" And I'm like, maybe it doesn't look enough like Chucky because maybe you wouldn't say that, but he is kind of cute, right? So, some final thoughts and my opinion on whether it's worth it to get this doll. Overall, I think the instructions were super easy to follow. The only area maybe where it wasn't super clear was his little shoes. This white part around the shoes was a little bit vague, and then they wanted me to wind in some of these colors like from the shirt into the here, but it wasn't exactly clear and I thought it would look messy, so I just didn't. And then the overalls, with the bib part of the overalls was a little tricky. I mean, I think they're kind of cute. So you build it into the middle, like where his pants start, and then it actually folds up and goes around his back. So I thought that was kind of cute. The stitch count for how to do this didn't match up, but it's really intuitive for how to do it. Now in the box, they had a lighter color blue for this part of the overalls. You know, I had to find my own yarn substitutions, and so I chose a lighter blue. I kind of think it would have been better if you used the same blue, because that's how regular overalls look. They're not two different colors. So that might be a tip if anyone wants to try this, but I don't care enough to change it. Doing his hair was really fun, actually. I did use the yarn that they sent. The orange that I have was a lot more kind of neon, and I didn't want that, so I used the orange that they sent. I added a couple strands of red here and there, but it was pretty fun to do his hair. And they say to brush it out with a wire comb and make it a little crazier. I didn't have a wire comb, and I tried, and it didn't go so well, but I can try that later. But overall, I think he is super cute. I don't make toys or plushies or anything like that, so, you know, he's not perfect, but he's really cute. I am into him, and he's not as scary as the original doll. Let me show you the box so you can see how he compares. I think I did pretty good, right? I think it's the same picture on the back. I'm happy. I like him. So, final reflections here. Is it worth it? Do I recommend it? So first, initially, I was going to say absolutely not, because the yarn doesn't work, right? I ran out of the very first color that I started with. So these kits cost $5. It's a lot more than $5 if you have to supply your own yarn. So if you're new to crochet, I wouldn't recommend this. It's going to cost a lot more than $5. Unless you miraculously can make this work with what they supply, I couldn't. Having said that, I was thinking about it more as I was making him. I don't think a lot of beginners start a project like this, maybe, but I don't really recommend that if you have never crocheted before. And so if you are experienced, you might have yarns that that would work for this or that you like. And in that case, then it's like value for money, for time spent, right? Like this cost me $5. It took me maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 hours to make him, probably closer to 8. And I enjoyed it. I got to practice something I don't usually do. It was kind of fun. Now I have my own little Halloween decor. And for $5, that's pretty good value, I think. So the fact that the yarn doesn't work in here is a huge issue, but think of it like this. You get the pattern. A lot of people charge more than $5 for a pattern, you know what I mean? So even if you have to supply your own yarn, I don't know. So overall, I guess I would say I do recommend it, surprisingly. But take all of that into consideration. Please comment and tell me what you think of my Chucky doll, and please tell me if the movie terrified you as much as it terrified me as a kid. Watching it back now, it's so stupid, but very different situation when you're a little kid. So, having said all of that, thank you guys for watching. I have another spooky crochet kit. I may have purchased crochet Pennywise. Now, I'm a purist here. This is the new Pennywise from the remake. It's not the original Pennywise. I was not happy about that, but they didn't have the original one. So, I am not going to do this one. I bought it specifically so I could give it away to one of you guys. For somebody who knows what they're getting themselves into, might not have enough yarn for the project, but maybe you have your own. Looks like it's a lot of white and orange and gray. I do like the little balloon. I just noticed the red balloon. But if you are okay, you know, getting what you get in here, comment below and I'll send it to one of you. I'll choose one of you randomly. Today's September 30th. I'll give it 2 weeks. So on October, let's give it 10 days. October 10th. Because then maybe you can get it and have it done before Halloween if that's your thing. So comment below if you would like to win Pennywise. I'll ship him anywhere in the world. I would like to tell you guys, I am going to open this box and take a look at the pattern. You know, but I'll send every single thing. I haven't opened it, but I am going to take a peek at the pattern and then put the pattern back in the box and send it to you. Okay? Comment below if you've made one of these. I would love to see yours and if yours look better than mine, but I'm pretty happy with him. I'm going to definitely keep him. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Comment below if you want to win this. I'll put some links down in the description too if you want to follow us. You can follow me on Instagram. We have a Facebook page. We love to receive postcards. If you want to send us a postcard, maybe a spooky postcard. We also have channel memberships if you'd like to get some additional members-only content. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. And thanks for watching. And happy spooky season. Take care, guys.